one of you is decide who wants to start this pledge of allegiance. We'll all follow you. And then maybe you can do this. What you're going to do is just, I'm going to show you. Here and here. You want to start the Pledge of Allegiance? Sure. All right, then if you'll come, we'll have both of you lay the wreath. You'll be taking a hold of it on each side. Just make sure you take it here and grab it.
We have veterans from the Marine Corps, the Army, and the Navy.
So ladies and gentlemen, we'll get started. We will start with the Pledge of Allegiance. We will lay the wreath and we will hear something known as Washington's Prayer for the Country. Before we start, however, I'd like the gentlemen to tell us who they are. I know some of them are veterans, and so we'll ask them to tell us the branch of service that they were in, when and where they served. You, sir?
I'm Ralph Storm. I was in the United States Marine Corps.
I'm Dan Crook. I was in the U.S. Navy.
Bob Lewis, Marine Corps, Vietnam.
John Lawless, U.S. Army.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for your service. We do appreciate that, especially around here, and as we are standing here by Washington's tomb. All right. We are going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Would you all help me with the pledge? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now, the prayer that we're about to hear is part of a letter that George Washington wrote as he's sitting in camp, waiting for the treaties to be signed in England. He is very concerned because we have been separate little states, if you want to call them that, colonies, and he is concerned that we will not become united. So he writes a letter and sends it to the governors of each of the areas. He also sends it to newspapers so that the public can hear what it is he believes. Now, we've changed a few words in it. So we've addressed it so that it would pertain to us as well.
I now make it my earnest prayer that God would have the United States in his holy protection, that he would incline the hearts of the citizens to cultivate a spirit of subordination and obedience to government, to entertain a brotherly affection and love for one another, for their fellow citizens of the United States at large, and particularly for their brethren who have served in the field. And finally, that he would most graciously be pleased to dispose us all to do justice, to love mercy, and to demean ourselves with that charity, humility, and pacific temper of mind, which were the characteristics of the divine author of our blessed religion, and without an humble imitation of whose example in these things we can never hope to be a happy nation. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much, John. We appreciate your service as well as George Washington's, and we appreciate you all for coming to learn about them. Do you have family out there that will take your photographs? All right, very good. All right, so gentlemen, we're going to let you step out. And if you'd like to individually have your picture taken there with the wreath, we'd be glad to let you do that. Each of you, if there's someone that can do that. Okay. So we'll just step to the side and let them do that. Good job. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
The prayer for the country is something that is available online if any of you are interested in seeing that. And you just look up George Washington's prayer for the country.
Yeah, I came out
Should we go down?
You can just wait for a minute. will leave the gates open for just a few minutes so that you may take your photos and things. I will be standing here. If you've got questions about the Washingtons or the family, I'd be glad to answer them. This was actually built in 1831. The gray wall and the black square is a door to the first tomb at the site. The family added brick walls and gates, and then the marble sarcophagus was brought from Philadelphia. Artist up there had carved this specifically for Washington, and they brought it down, placed it out here, and brought Washington's remains out. So this is his final resting place. Our monuments honor family members that own this after General and Mrs. Washington. Out of behind most of you is the slave burial site, and there are memorials in their honor. Now, gentlemen, I want to thank you again. We're going to open this up and let you all approach, take photos, and if you will, I'll open this and we'll have you all take it out.
Appreciate it very much. Thank you. It's an honor. And there is
One other
Washington
thing to note,
too.
since they're Masons, I do like to let them know, down in our education center, as you go through the part with Washington, you can't miss it, it's the one with the big face. About halfway through, you will find
Truly a great honor. Truly.
partway through there is a window